Our shows are also available after they air here on our YouTube channel, The Place of Spiritual Wisdom. So you can't say that you missed it. I want to wish everybody a happy third month of the year. It seems like we've gone from summer to winter and then to spring in just a short amount of time. I drive a convertible, so I am very happy when top-down weather arrives. If you're listening at home or in your vehicle, we're really glad that you joined us today. And we want to thank everybody who listened to our previous shows and contacted the Place of Spiritual Wisdom for information about available services. The Place of Spiritual Wisdom is a psychic, spiritual, and holistic wellness center located in Sun City, just south of Grand Avenue on 103rd. If we are in the Sun City Professional Building, and the address is 12630 North 103rd Avenue, and we're in Suite 244, and the second floor is accessible by elevator and stairs. I did want to let you know what's on our calendar. We are very busy at the center. Today we've got a tarot card reading class that begins, and we also have a workshop on living in the present, letting go of the past, and knowing your inner child. Tomorrow is the Science of Mind study group, and a class also taught by our licensed massage therapists called Couples Massage, where couples can learn to communicate more effectively through touch. We're closed on Monday, yay. And on Tuesday, we have the Course of Miracles discussion group, a workshop on stress management, which also repeats on Thursday, a handwriting analysis workshop, and the beginning of Reiki Level 1 class. Wednesday, we have the Women of Wisdom in the Northwest Valley get-together, and I will be teaching my Introduction to Numerology class, as well as a continuing numerology class. Thursday is our psychic practice and our psychic awareness class. On Friday, we have our 10 o'clock coffee and cosmic conversation, and a meet or greet with our radio guest from 3 weeks ago, Pamela Williams, who will be talking about loving and trusting yourself. On Saturday is the Raising Awareness class about karma. The Place of Spiritual Wisdom is a safe place for spiritually minded people to gather, socialize, and network. And our psychics and mediums are also available for private sessions, parties, and large events. We do have psychics available for private readings every day at the center that we're open, which is Tuesday through Saturday from 10 to 4. And we do have our aura photographer available Wednesday, Friday, and Saturday. If you want more information about our classes and events, you can call us at 623-583-1330. That's 623-583-1330. Or you can go to our website, which is www.theplaceofspiritualwisdom.com. Our events are listed on our event calendar. Just a reminder that you're listening to Everything Holistic, the Mind, Body, Spirit Connection with Madeline and Barb on Independent Talk, 1100 KFNX. If you want to call into the show, the lines are open, and I do see we have a caller waiting. We thank you. The phone number here is 602-277-5369. That's 602-277-5369. Or you can call 1-866-536-1100. Before we take our caller and introduce our special guest, we do have to do our words of wisdom for the week. Here's the deck. I have shuffled it on us.
Thank you so much.
Please don't draw a card we've already
I'll try not
over,
to.
because that says we haven't learned the first time and we have to do it again.
I know. That's so funny. Oh, it's a new one for me. I allow people to witness their behavior so that I can help them move beyond it. I allow people to witness their behavior so I can help them move beyond it.
If they want to move beyond it. There's always a catch.
Yeah. And when this is funny, but my first impression when I read that, I allow people to witness their behavior so I can help them move beyond it. Sounds like I might nag a little bit, huh?
I'm not going to call it that. I would say
what that sounds like to me. But, because some people, they don't witness their own behavior. They have no clue what they're doing.
Exactly.
And somebody's got to hold up the mirror and say, look what you're doing,
But they don't want to hear that.
I know. So that's why I said
but it's a good card. It's
like
good.
Being a nag.
It's a good
I've been
card.
accused of it.
We know that. Yes.
Not by you.
Yes. We do have a special guest today. And we have Toni Love. She is an incredible medical intuitive and a psychic medium. And I'm going to have Barb read her biography, and then we'll introduce her.
Alrighty. Toni Love is a medical intuitive, a seer, a psychic medium, and an intuitive. She's known as the global healer. She lives in El Mirage with her husband Patrick and her dog Buddha. She performs what she calls distant or remote biofield multidimensional healing sessions and a bio body scanning. She tunes into many types of higher source energy, and she receives special instructions for the person who needs treatment. She is able to see into a body like looking into a glass. She sees through a body like a hologram, 3D to 5D vision, like looking at the interior of the client in color. Toni was born with many natural gifts, abilities, and higher spiritual senses. It seems she is more spiritually sensitive than most people. After experiencing 2 near-death experiences in early childhood, at age 5, she began intuitive readings and mediumship. She thought everyone else was experiencing things like she did, but she soon found out otherwise. At age 7, she healed an animal with just the thought of love while seeing a beautiful crystal rainbow light. She also saw the same light when she healed a lady with MS. For a long time, she didn't know what to do with the gifts she was given. It was hard as a little girl to see what she saw and not understand it. It was very hard for her to go to school, so she was homeschooled. Because she was so different, she would just hide and stay to herself, and this was okay with her. She would just know things, see things, and just send healings. It took her years to learn how to effectively use her gifts, and now she is helping people all over the world. Again, she did not learn these gifts from man or by any books. It all came from direct source. Whether helping people face to face or remotely, Toni says being able to send energy to help to heal people and animals is a beautiful feeling. She feels extremely grateful for her gifts and for the wonderful people she has come to know through them. She has seen tumors shrink, pain fade away, chronic pain from injury disappear. One of her most recent healings was helping a woman walk after years of being in a wheelchair. Not into methods, structures, or labels, she says. I am what I am, given many beautiful gifts that were not taught to me, but only received from the Spirit of God. And what she has seen on the other side will be in her upcoming book. Well, welcome, Toni. We're glad to have you.
Hello.
Yes, we are
Hello.
definitely glad to hear you. And for those who are watching us on video, her husband Patrick has been kind enough to chauffeur her. So we welcome Patrick, of course. We do have just a couple of minutes before break, so I'm going to ask Bonnie to please hold on. And I just want to at least have Toni say something to our wonderful audience. How did you notice you had these abilities?
Well, I would see different beautiful beings from being at
Wow.
soulbound and also higher dimensional. And then when I first started, of course, at 7, a bird came into my room and it was laying there,
Oh.
like really injured.
Mhm.
And I thought it was going to die, and so I laid my finger on the bird and I just focused the compassion, the love. And then the next thing I know that the bird got up and flew out the window.
Wow.
So.
And it says in your bio that you thought everybody had that
Yeah,
they did that.
yes,
Yeah.
at age 5,
Yeah.
I just thought it was normal.
Well, most people that have those gifts brought on to them when they're younger, they don't question it. They just accept it and they just think that's how it is.
Yes, we're
Yeah.
going to be going to break soon, so we want to thank you for listening. We have a wonderful guest today. The phone lines are open. Stay with us for more conversation with Toni Love. We're Everything Holistic on Independent Talk, 1100 KFNX.
Good times, good friends, and cold drinks, and that's what it's all about. Arena Sports Grill at 64th Street in Bell has been North Scottsdale's friendliest sports bar since 1998. There is always something going on in Arena. Taco Tuesdays with a pool tournament starting at 7 p.m., Wine Wednesdays, half-off bottle of wine and $11 one-topping pizzas, all-you-can-eat fish fry Fridays, and the best prime rib dinner with all the fixins on Saturdays. It's Arena Sports Grill. Food, sports, games, and fun.
Newsflash, never be fat or smoke again. Break any habit or addiction in as few as 3 to 7 days. No withdrawal. Yes, you heard me right. No matter if you're 40 pounds or 140 pounds overweight, smoke 1 pack or 4 packs a day. You will be free. Call our information line at 623-266-1392 for free consultation. Your habit or addictive behaviors now can be a thing of the past. Call Hypnotic One at 623-266-1392. Now you take control of your life instead of being controlled by life. Call now, Hypnotic One at 623-266-1392.
If you missed the Lars Larson Show, you missed this.
But is there a way for the federal government to fix it, or should they stay away? In that case, I'm pretty well inclined to say stay away. Stay out of First Amendment trouble. You can't have the government regulating speech, even if it's on electronic media, because the minute you have the government deciding what kind of speech is worthy and what kind of speech should be banned, you're headed for real trouble.
Stay up late. Nighttime talk. Lars Larson. Independent talk. 1100 KFNX.
Hey everyone, this is Ken Beckrick, owner of Online Trading Academy Phoenix. One of my students recently told me that Online Trading Academy is the best kept secret in the Valley. Well, let me tell you, if you're a business owner, the last thing you want is for your business to be a secret in the community it serves, even if it is the best one. So I'm offering a series of complimentary workshops to get the word out. The workshop will benefit beginners who want to generate monthly income trading the financial markets. Additionally, it'll benefit those who have no interest in trading but want to manage their long-term retirement accounts. And if you're an experienced trader who's struggling to generate consistent profits, this workshop's for you too. Admission is free for those who call 8448 income right now. That's 844-846-2663. When you attend, you'll also receive 5 of our most popular home study courses absolutely free. Call 8448 income now. Seating is limited. Call 844-846-2663 today.
Arizona's largest business opinion poll is complete. With more than 20,000 businesses from which to choose, the voters have spoken and the results are in to show who's the best in Arizona business. The 21st anniversary issue of Ranking Arizona magazine is now available. Order your copy today at azbigmedia.com and find out who more than 1 million Arizonans voted for to do business with in more than 250 business and lifestyle categories. For more info, go to azbigmedia.com and get your copy today.
You're listening to Independent Talk, 1100 KFNX.
Hello, and welcome back to Everything Holistic, the Mind, Body, Spirit Connection. I'm Madeline.
And I'm Barb.
And we're talking about, you guessed it, everything holistic. We're here with you every Saturday morning at 11. Thank you for spending your Saturday morning with us. For those of you who have just joined us, our special guest today is Toni Love, and we are discussing her special gifts of healing. We do have our lines open. We do have a caller. The number here is 602-277-5369. And why don't we get to Bonnie in California and see what's on Bonnie's mind? Good morning, Bonnie.
Good morning. Thank you for taking my phone call.
Well, we thank you for calling in.
I just wanted to say thank you to Toni. She and I have had a couple of sessions together, and she's been very helpful.
Wonderful. And do you have a question for her right now?
It's more of a general question. Is there any messages for me that I need to be aware of right now?
Hi, Bonnie. Thank you for
Hi,
calling.
Toni.
You're a beautiful soul. I just see like you're moving forward and a lot of change right now, and good things are coming for you is what I'm getting right now from Source.
Thank you so much.
Yes. So let's see what else Source wants to say here. Yeah, just that you're going through a lot of change and complete healing, and it's going to be good here. Everything's going to start coming in synchronicity here soon for you.
Oh, fabulous. Thank you so much. And again, thank you for all of your help.
Thank you.
Well, thank
You're
you so
very
much for
welcome.
calling in. We all appreciate that very much. Thank you so much, Bonnie, and you have a good day. Okay, getting back with Toni. Why don't you tell us about your near-death experiences? I
Oh,
know
yeah.
they were from childhood. Please tell us about those.
So I was camping with my father, and we were a group of us as kids. I believe I was about 13 years old, and we were needing to go up to the mountains to get firewood for the bonfire that night for when we have our get-togethers at the camp. And so I went up to, we took off in a truck. In the truck, we had the wood carrier on the back. And so I was in the back of the truck, and we went up to the mountains to get wood. And the trailer on the back of the truck fell over the cliff. It fell off.
Yikes.
Somehow it fell off the cliff. So I stood up and wasn't thinking, and I looked, and I'm like, oh my gosh, and they had gears on the truck. It's a Toyota, I believe it was. And it shifted when I was standing up. And so I fell out of the truck over the cliff.
Oh, wow.
Onto a rock. And so that's when I was out and died. And you could see I have still blood bruising in my eyes.
Oh, my.
Oh.
Yeah, on the back of my eye from it. But I was basically in a coma for a long time and had to actually relearn everything all over again.
Oh, wow.
So that's what happened when I had that near-death experience. It was traumatic for me. And so sometimes I do have a little bit, back then I had to just learn all over again. I didn't recognize my family. I still don't feel like I belong.
Oh.
Yeah. So, yeah. The second one was when I was later on, I was in another car issue thing. And let's see, this one was really, really traumatic. So when I had that near-death experience when I got older, the crystal tunnel came, and it was the most beautiful crystals in the tunnel of light. And then I went up to the other side through that tunnel, and on the other side of that was the most beautiful experience. I seen the presence of God, which was huge energy force with different colors. The everything was synchronicity. Like everything had a song and a music. Song and music vibrations, all different, but they all came together as one song. I seen beautiful crystals all over the walls. I seen children waiting in line with papers to come back to Earth.
Oh, interesting.
So I seen a lot of people, and it was like over there. I was gone for a long time, so I seen all this. But there's different levels, different dimensions, and if that makes sense to you. Everything the colors there were so brilliant. The oxygen was so pure. Of course, nothing negative could be around you there at all because it was just so pure and clean. And then I seen, Christ Jesus, Yahweh. I seen many masters. At that time, I didn't know, what masters were until later on it confirmed it. The colors, the vibrations, the waterfalls there, everything was just extra, bright and different colors. I can go on, but that'll be in a book soon, I hope.
Well, then I'm
Wow.
going to read the book because I want to know more.
Yes, I do too. Just a reminder that you're listening to Everything
Wow.
Holistic, the Mind, Body, Spirit Connection with Madeline and Barb. And we're on Independent Talk, 1100 KFNX. If you have a question, we do have open lines, 602-277-5369. That's 602-277-5369. I want to know about your healings.
Yeah, so when I was told to come back to Earth here, I had gotten, I should say, received more sensitivities, more, and I was to come back to do healing. Not only that, music So, of course, my husband, I was the person that doesn't like to get out of the shell, you know, so being pushed out to do what I'm supposed to do to come back to earth, you know. So I was doing music, and we started doing music too. So we do like healing. We open up the vortexes and portals of the heavenly realms, you know, and we've seen so many people healed just in the music alone. So I never did music before. I never wanted to do it, but that's what, you know, Source wanted me to do. And my husband, of course, being a musician, helped push me out there to expand my abilities. That not only that, I came back with such a sensitivity of seeing colors over people, different colors inside, being able to see inside somebody's body like a hologram, like you going and getting an x-ray, you know, but I'm able to go inside multi-dimensional, and I could see the stagnant energies from either past life, cords, soul ties. So you have to heal up from all the emotional traumas of this life, also your traumas and emotions of what happened in your past life, because you bring it to here now. So what does not serve you, what does not serve you anymore, and so I remove all that stuff. So I deal with emotions and pain. I try to figure out the pain source, you know, so when I go inside. So the giftings that I are more sensible than what I was born with, I should say.
Okay.
So every time you've had an experience, it adds to your gifts and abilities and strengthens them.
Yeah, exactly. And I was so sensitive that I couldn't even go into a restaurant or a grocery, you know, because I would see people's heart and their high blood pressure, their cholesterol inside their body. And I was so sensitive I have to run out. Not only that, I could see vibrations over food. I could see what's tainted and what's not. I could smell tainted meats. And so if I go into a restaurant and I say, I can't eat this food.
Oh, wow. Are you able to shut down? Are you able to shut these abilities down?
So
or
for
are they all the time?
Several years, I could not shut it down because I believe Source wanted me to learn, because I never learned from anybody else. And so I learned from Source. So after I was learning for years, I was able to see a switch, and now I could shut it on and shut it off now.
Oh, good.
But not all the time, only for, like, if he really, you know, if Source really wants me to minister to that person and help them, then it's on.
Oh, wow. We're talking with Toni Love about her spiritual gifts of healing. We do have a caller who's waiting online. Martina in Gilbert. I hope you don't mind that we go to break first, Martina. We will be back. So stay with us, please. We're Everything Holistic, the Mind, Body, Spirit Connection on Independent Talk, 1100 KFNX. We welcome your phone calls, so give us a buzz. Stay tuned. We'll be back soon.
Enjoy some pretty music.
Yes.
No fake news. Independent Talk, 1100 KFNX. News you won't get anywhere else. Independent Talk, 1100 KFNX.
Satellite photos show that North Korea could be preparing to launch a missile or rocket in the near future. Correspondent Sarah Western reports official Washington so far has not commented.
It's unclear how strongly the White House will respond if this is in fact a provocation from North Korea, but the State Department, the National Security Council, the White House, all for right now remaining silent about these images that we're seeing out of North Korea.
North Korea has not conducted any tests for more than a year. A week after tornadoes left 23 dead in Alabama, more bad weather is taking aim at the south central U.S. Meteorologist Allison Chinchar.
Take a city like Nashville, for example. You're going to have multiple rounds of this moving through, and each one of those rounds has the potential to have strong to severe storms with it. So this isn't going to be one quick, it's in, it's out, and we're all done.
A powerful winter storm will dump up to a foot of snow from the northern plains to the upper Midwest. I'm Ann Cates.
From the KFNX WeatherBug Weather Center, for this morning, a clear sky, mixed clouds and sun today, the high 68. Partly cloudy tonight, low 46. Sunday, sunshine, high 74. Sun mixing with clouds Monday, maybe a stray afternoon shower, high 70. I'm meteorologist Jim Rinaldi from the KFNX WeatherBug Weather Center.
Currently in downtown Phoenix, it's 63 degrees.
Next news in 30 minutes or when it breaks. Here on Independent Talk, 1100 KFNX.
Are you longing to be more in touch with your intuitive self? Are you searching for a direction in your spiritual journey? Are you seeking a safe place to gather with people of like minds? At the Place of Spiritual Wisdom in Sun City, we can help you find your path. We offer psychics, mediums, holistic wellness practitioners, classes, and events. For more information, call 623-583-1330. That's 623-583-1330. Or go to theplaceofspiritualwisdom.com.
Do you have IRS tax problems? Are they keeping you up at night? If your tax problems are affecting your family life, you need to know you have options. Call Ted Watkins, enrolled agent before IRS, the tax expert who will handle your case. We negotiate settlements with the IRS, the Arizona Department of Revenue, as well as prepare past due tax returns. Call us at 602-363-1952 or 602-418-7308.
In the wake of a disaster, what one thing can you send that will help people the most? A blanket, a tent, a sandbag, a doctor. Actually, if you send a monetary donation, you send all these things. Even a small donation can make a big impact and can quickly become exactly what people affected by disaster need most.
In the wake of a hurricane, your monetary donation can make a huge difference to those in need. To donate, visit supporthurricanerelief.org. That's supporthurricanerelief.org. Brought to you by the Ad Council.
Get the latest in real estate news from across the valley. Shaken, not stirred, with a dash of anything goes. It's all on The Real Estate Show featuring the Elton Brothers on KFNX.
Tune in Thursdays at 3 p.m. on Independent Talk, 1100 KFNX.
Are you tired of politicians' lies and corporate greed? Does your family have health care? Can you support your family? Voice of Democracy Arizona is the program that fights for people's rights. We talk about issues that affect your family and your community. Listen to Voice of Democracy Arizona on 1100 KFNX and be informed. Talk about public issues in Arizona and the USA, how politics affects you. Call the show at 602-277-KFNX.
Tune in every Saturday at 2 p.m. Do you want to get the word out about what you do? Join me, Carol Blonder, on Networking Arizona, Tuesdays and Fridays from 3 to 5 p.m. right here on Independent Talk, 1100 KFNX. Networking, it makes a difference.
Listen to Independent Talk 1100 KFNX streaming live at 1100kfnx.com.
Hello and welcome back to Everything Holistic, the Mind, Body, Spirit Connection. I'm Madeline.
And I'm Barb.
And we're talking about, you guessed it, everything holistic. We're here with you every Saturday morning at 11. We want to thank you for joining us today. For those of you who've just tuned in, our special guest today is Toni Love. And we've been talking during break, and she is such an incredible healer. I am just so pleased to know her. We do have a caller who's been very patient with us, Martina in Gilbert. Hello, Martina. Thank you so much for holding. How can we help you?
Hi, Madeline. Hi, Barb.
Hi there.
It's a pleasure. Hi, Toni.
Hi.
I'm eager to talk with you. I've had so many things going on with me, and I'm wondering, is there any way I can heal myself?
Well, sometimes it's easier for us to go to another person because it's so much harder for us to heal our own selves because of the energy wise. So it's actually
Right.
good for you to consult with somebody. And then also after that healing session, they can also, or I can actually teach you how to heal yourself.
Okay.
But I'm sensing like you have a lot of, I sense some bone issues and hip issues, and your back is inflamed.
Well, I've actually had a brain tumor.
Okay.
And they removed that. It was a meningioma, so they were able to remove it.
Mm-hmm.
Yes, you've picked up on like osteopenia, which I'm concerned about. I am taking some calcium for that.
Okay.
Seems to be doing well. I do have a pituitary tumor, and that is the greatest concern right now.
Yeah.
So, after the brain tumor operation, I lost my sense of smell.
Mm-hmm.
And this is bothering me. So I was just wondering if this is something that I can somehow cure, whether it's with other people or with myself, try and get a handle on this, because I don't know why all this stuff is happening.
Yeah. Well, another thing too is that I will look inside your energy field and multidimensional, and I feel like you've been through a lot in your life also, and I'm trying to fill you out right now as we are talking. But I'm really getting like you've had like a lot of trauma and a lot of emotional. So we work through all that first, and then we find out the pain wise too, and then dealing with the I've helped people actually with that. What is it called? Pituitary gland.
Mm-hmm.
I actually have helped some people with that, and I shrank it completely. I was able to help them shrink it.
There you go.
Wow.
So yeah. So
wow.
what I would do is I'd speak to you in person, and just start connecting to you and start removing, and then just do what Source says to do for you, because everybody's different.
Right. It just occurred to me, you may have also picked up when I was a teenager, I had bone cancer.
Mm-hmm.
Oh, for heaven's sakes.
Yeah, because I was feeling bone right off the bat. So
yeah, they actually removed a bone out of my leg.
Mm-hmm.
So it was very fortunate. They experimented and all that stuff.
Yeah.
Instead of amputating.
Oh.
So
thank
wow.
God. Yeah.
So
yes.
you were So how do I get in touch with you to have sessions or?
Okay, well, let me give you her phone number, 425-518-4066, and I'll repeat it. That's 425-518-4066. And she also is on Facebook, and her page is Toni the Global Healer, and you can contact her through that. But I know she would be more than happy to talk to you and work it out.
Absolutely.
She has great insight. And also one thing just to mention, most of these illnesses are leftovers from past life experiences.
Yes.
And you've got to resolve those in order to go on and be a more healthy person. So what she can do is all encompassing to get you on the right path.
That would be wonderful. I think she is amazing.
Oh, she is. We're sitting here in her presence, and we're both pretty much dumbfounded.
Yes.
She was telling us all the things that she can do, and Madeline and I are both sitting there, with our mouths agape.
Yes.
Aghast, whatever the word is.
I'm also finding out that I'm starting to lose my hearing. And
oh, dear.
No, nothing more.
Well, just think positive. And that is the biggest key, because every attitude is everything. And what you think is what happens. So always be positive.
True. Mm-hmm. True. Positive thoughts attract positively, negative.
Exactly. So, yes, and she's still working on you.
Yes, you're very fortunate, Martina. She is doing some healing on you right now, I believe.
Yes.
Yeah, actually, I feel a piece of calmness here, which I was actually very emotional just a minute ago.
Mm-hmm.
So
well,
it doesn't surprise me at all.
Well, you've gotten some help. That's what's so important.
I definitely need it. I am one of those people that try and be as positive as possible and try and help all.
Mm-hmm.
And with all that's been going on, it confounds me.
Well, Martina, what Yoda would say, Do not try, do. That's what he says. You know
Yes.
what that is, right?
Yes. Star Wars. Yes.
Yeah. Okay.
Yeah.
All right.
Well,
She's-
definitely we need to get down to the core and search from your past and to the now.
So give her a call and work out a schedule.
Okay.
And thank you
I
so
will
much.
definitely do that.
Thank you so
Sorry?
much for listening. I'm the one that I gotta always know. How did you hear about us?
Well, I'm a radio listener, and I have a few stations that I've pre-programmed into my car.
Oh, that's awesome.
Wow.
One of them is yours.
Well,
I
we're
hear all kinds of-
pre-programmed. I've never been pre-programmed before.
Okay.
Great. Well, thank you so
I-
much, and we'll talk to you again, I hope.
Absolutely. Thank you, Madeline and Barb. And,
thank you,
thank
Martina.
you so kindly, Tony. I look forward to getting in touch with you again.
It's wonderful.
I look forward to meeting you.
Yes, definitely. Definitely. Thank you so much. Just a reminder that you're listening to Everything Holistic, the Mind, Body, Spirit Connection with Madeline and Barb, and we're on Independent Talk, 1100 KFNX. We do have an open line if you want to call in, 602-277-5369. And we do have a few minutes now before our next break.
Yeah.
And I know you wanted to continue your conversation from earlier, and you were talking about seeing your personal song. Why don't you explain that?
Yeah.
Yeah, so I have an ability to see everybody has their own song, their own tune in their DNA. We know each other on the other side as a beautiful light and colors and by our song. And everybody, like I said, has a different song. So we all synchronize together and we'll know each other. So when I do healing on people and I see it like a guitar, if it's out of tune, then I go and I dig deeper, and then I see the stagnant energies, remove that, remove chords, remove, the past life, and then I just do as Source says, and then I retune your song, and that's when I know that you're completely healed and ready to move forward.
How are we able to know what our song is or our musical ability?
Well, sometimes I can actually, the song and the vibrations of the song is hard to mimic here on Earth. So, but I could try to hum somebody's.
Okay. Really?
Because of the ability I came back with. I hear the music in the afterlife, and I tried to bring it here.
That's interesting.
And tried to find the mimic of the sounds here.
Wow.
So I could do that. I haven't done it for a while.
that might be something to
Well, that's
add
kind
to
of interesting.
to the
I'm gonna have to
session.
talk to her.
Yeah, exactly.
When we're done.
So
Well, Barb is a musician.
Yeah.
And she has recorded all of the song music that is on the show.
Okay.
She's got CDs, which she has.
And I at one time, I would sit with someone and meditate and feel their energy, and then close my eyes and record on a special instrument called the omnichord, a personal music for them. Yeah.
Wow, that's amazing.
Well, we're really enjoying ourselves today.
If your stuff is way more amazing than mine, I'll tell you that.
We're going to go to break now. We want you to
That's
stay
great.
tuned. This is Everything Holistic on Independent Talk, 1100 KFNX. Are you longing to be more in touch with your intuitive self? Are you searching for a direction in your spiritual journey? Are you seeking a safe place to gather with people of like minds? At the Place of Spiritual Wisdom in Sun City, we can help you find your path. We offer psychics, mediums, holistic wellness practitioners, classes, and events. For more information, call 623-583-1330. That's 623-583-1330, or go to theplaceofspiritualwisdom.com.
If you're a small business owner, good, sound, objective advice can be critical to your success, but where to find it and at what cost? Hi, I'm Alan Tarr speaking for Greater Phoenix SCORE, the nonprofit volunteer-driven organization dedicated to helping small businesses thrive. There are 3 ways to benefit from SCORE. Each year, we hold over 100 expert workshops at convenient sites around the Valley on topics ranging from marketing to finance to operations. Next, you can browse our online resource library at greaterphoenix.score.org. And finally, SCORE's popular free one-to-one mentorship program. Last year, over 2,000 smart business people began SCORE mentor relationships because they know that investing time in their business can pay big dividends now and down the road. To find out more, please visit us at greaterphoenix.score.org. greaterphoenix.score.org. You'll be glad you did.
Did you know 14 million people in the U.S. have heart disease? It's responsible for more deaths than cancer in the U.S. This month, Healthy Souls Magazine features a fun analogy to help you keep your motor running, offering tips to maintain a healthy heart and other heart-related articles, along with some heartwarming stories too. A free copy of Healthy Souls Magazine can be found in medical offices, pharmacy counters, car dealerships, and community centers. For more information or advertising, contact Monica at 480-204-3090 or email Monica at healthysoulsmagazine.com.
It is not a conservative position to demand that the government tell everyone out there to take care of the choices that you make for your family.
Dana Lesh, afternoons at 12 p.m. Independent Talk, 1100 KFNX.
Arizona's largest business opinion poll is complete. With more than 20,000 businesses from which to choose, the voters have spoken and the results are in to show who's the best in Arizona business. The 21st anniversary issue of Ranking Arizona magazine is now available. Order your copy today at azbigmedia.com and find out who more than 1 million Arizonans voted for to do business with in more than 250 business and lifestyle categories. For more info, go to azbigmedia.com and get your copy today.
America in the morning. Mornings at 6 a.m. Independent Talk, 1100 KFNX. The home of America in the morning. Like 1100 KFNX on Facebook.
Here we go. Hello and welcome back to Everything Holistic, the Mind, Body, Spirit Connection. I'm Madeline.
And I'm Barb.
And we're talking about, you guessed it, everything holistic.
I thought I'd let you do that yourself this time.
Oh, thank you. I did a solo.
Yeah.
Yeah. We're here with you every Saturday morning at 11, and we're really glad you're with us today because we're talking with a very special lady, Toni Love, who has special gifts of healing. And we do have open lines if you want to call in. We have 602-277-5369. That's 602-277-5369. 5369. You indicated that you can smell, see, taste, and feel the illness of those who are sick around you.
Oh, dear.
Yeah.
That doesn't sound like much fun, Toni.
Well, she doesn't do it for fun.
Well, no, I know, but
that's what she's doing. But yeah, why don't you tell us about that?
Yeah, like earlier I was talking about how I could smell foods and see the the vibrations over the foods, and I can also go into a room. It's really hard to explain the smells that I do smell. For instance, when I was we just did a house clearing the other day, and I walked in there and I'm smelling like this person has kidney and bladder issues because of that smell that I smell. And it was totally correct. She did have issues with her bladder and her kidneys. And so we cleared the house of that. I call it infirmities that are attached. So we did a house clearing on that. And also her ex-husband passed away. So we got rid of that spirit that was, what was it called? Where he was harassing. Very harassing spirits, and she wanted him gone.
Oh, wow.
So he used all the sicknesses around them to torture them.
Oh, wow.
And so, yeah, so basically I could see, I could taste tainted foods and taste that pungent, or what do you call it?
Okay.
Yes.
Yeah. And there's different smells for different illnesses.
Wow. Well,
So-
I've heard we've all heard about the dogs that are trained for specific.
Oh,
I was thinking the same thing.
Yeah, you know,
exactly.
And they have a heightened sense of smell, and you evidently have been gifted with this as well. Don't know if it's good or not.
Yeah, sometimes it's overwhelming for sure.
We do have another caller. We have David from New Jersey.
Oh boy!
Wow,
From Edison, New Jersey, by any chance?
I don't know. We'll have to find
I
out.
know that's where you're from, Ellen.
Yes, I am.
Wow, New Jersey.
Born and bred in New Jersey.
All
Yes,
right.
David. Hello. Thank you for calling in.
How you doing?
Fine. How are you? I like your accent. Yeah. How can we help you today?
Well, I was trying to get some insight about my relationship.
Okay.
To see if we are going to get back together, if she's maybe involved with someone else, reason for a breakup. So,
Aha. And of course you called us.
of course.
Toni, can you give some insight to David?
Oh, okay. So David, there was a lot of past issues between the both of you. I'm feeling like you both were not getting along very well, of course. So I believe that there was some low vibrations also following the relationship, low vibrations. And so basically I'm sitting here waiting for Source to show me more here. So actually I really believe that right now you guys separating is a good thing for healing, inner healing also.
Okay.
Do you guys have a child?
No, we don't have a child, but I take her 10-year-old daughter as if she's mine.
Okay. All right. So sensing a child that was, let's see. I'm trying to fill it out here. But roll a second, David. So first off, I'm getting a 4. So usually that means 4 weeks to 4 months to me, that there's going to be clarity in the relationship. I think it's good right now because of healing reasons between the two of you for a separation. But I do feel like there is going to be rekindling, and I'm getting 4 to 4 months.
Okay.
4 weeks to 4 months.
Okay, and I've got my pendulum out here.
Yeah, go ahead.
Which I always use when there are questions. And I'm asking my pendulum to give me some confirmation of what you've been just talking about. But yes, the separation is necessary. And let's see, when will they get back together? Oh, I'm getting a negative shift on this.
I'm getting like a friendship more so than a relationship.
Yeah, it may be that this relationship has done its job because not everything happens for a reason, and there's a time limit for most things. And some time limits are very long, and some are just in moments. And you really need to talk to a psychic who knows also about numerology. And I do numerology, but you need to talk to someone who can give you more insights on time frames. And and yeah, I'm getting confirmation from my pendulum, definitely on that. You need to learn about the time frames of your life so that you can understand why things happen and when they happen so that you can move forward. And so can she, because like I said, we're brought together for reasons and we're separated for reasons. And it may be time that you just need to have some breathing air and then reevaluate the relationship overall.
Yeah. Right. Was the breakup due to someone else, or is it someone else?
Oh. I'm not getting that it's due to someone else. No, it's not due to someone else. It may be that she's changed, that she's grown in a different direction. You have to look, things never stay the same, and life itself changes every day. So, you know, people change, people grow, people move in different directions. Just because we like something the way it is doesn't mean it will stay. So this is why you cherish every day that you enjoy, because tomorrow things may change.
Right.
Well, thank you for listening, David.
How'd you hear about us?
You.
Yeah, how did you find us?
I was on Facebook.
Oh, great.
And were you familiar with Toni?
No, I was on Facebook. I put free psychic, and I was watching your live show and was interested. And I said, let me give a call and get some insight. And
great.
Oh boy, that's interesting. We did not know
Yes.
that would be happening. How awesome!
Well,
oh my gosh.
now we're known across the country.
Wow. At least as far as New Jersey.
Yes, that's pretty far. Well, thank you so much for calling, David, and keep us abreast of what's happening.
Okay, thank you.
Thank you.
Okay, bye-bye.
Bye.
How about that?
Well, see, hey, you never know what's happening. Isn't this wonderful?
Yes, it is.
We've got a
Yes,
few.
It is. I want to talk to her about her book.
Yes, I
Because
want to know about the
She
book.
was talking about her experience over on the other side, and just when it got really interesting, she said, "You'll have to read about it from the book." So, where can I get the book? When can I get the book? We got 2 minutes for you to tell us.
All right. So basically, I started writing this book several years ago, but I lost everything due to the computers crashing.
Oh, boy.
So over and over again. So I have been feeling the urge to rewrite soon. And so I think by the end of the year, perhaps.
Oh, boy.
Yeah.
All right.
Well, you know,
Yeah.
everything happens in its own time, and
Yes.
evidently you were not supposed to publish before.
Yeah, exactly.
You know, and
timing.
People get angry because things don't happen when they want them to. Well, there's a reason things don't happen when you want them to. It's because you need to maybe experience more things, or
Mhm.
you need to get more fine-tuned, or
More growth.
More growth,
Mhm.
definitely. But yeah, we want to be the first to know about when this book is available.
Yes.
All right.
Most definitely.
Yes.
And we want to remind our listeners that like to use Facebook that they can look for you at Toni, the Global Healer, correct?
Yes. Toni the Global Healer.
Okay.
I have a couple pages. So
A couple different pages. Well, they can find you through Toni, the Global Healer.
Well,
Just-
I want
all
to
right.
thank everyone. I want to thank Barbara, my co-host, our board operator, LJ, and a big thank you to all of you, our listeners. We'll be back next Saturday, and in honor of St. Patrick's Day, our guest is Nan O'Neill, who is a psychic medium, astrologer, and Celtic historian.
Yeah.
Until next week,
Megara.
we wish you magical moments and wondrous blessings. I'm Madeline.
And I'm Barb.
Goodbye for now, and please drive safely. You're listening to Independent Talk, 1100 KFNX.